Hello, my name is Gabriella Havlik. I'm a senior living in Houston, Texas, and I'm planning on majoring in mechanical engineering next year. I'm a huge math nerd, so I'd like to talk about the calculus concept of the limit today. Limits can seem kind of scary, but they're actually an operator just like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, things that were overwhelming at first, but that now we can walk into a grocery store and do in our heads. So, how did we get familiar? Well, we looked at the building blocks and then we practiced. So we're going to start that today. What even is a limit? A limit is the value of a function as it approaches another value. Again, what does that mean? Before we really get into that, let's look at our symbol here. You have limit, right there, pretty self-explanatory on what it's symbolizing, but then you have x approaches b. Well, what does this mean? You have the variable that you're working with, and then you have the value that it's approaching. This can actually be another variable, but we're going to stick with a constant for now. Limits can get complicated, but the basics don't have to be. And then this is the function that we're operating within. So let's look at an example. You have this on your paper when you walk into class, your first day of calculus. You want to find what the value of f of x is at x equals 3. Except you have a problem. There's a hole here, a discontinuity. If you were in algebra class, you'd say, well, I'd like it to go across this gap, but I know that it could actually be up here or here or not there at all. So I have to say, I don't have enough information. Write it on my paper, move on. You'd probably get a good grade. Except we're in calculus now. You're probably going to be asked, what is the limit as x approaches 3 for x? Well, if we look at this graph and we say, hey, that looks a lot like this graph. Linear, keeps going. And we also see that the value here of 2 is approaching 3 and the value of here at 4 is approaching 3. Well, what is it approaching? 3. So that's our limit. That's the value that the function is approaching at this place. You can do the same thing for infinity. If x is approaching infinity, what is x doing? What is the function doing? It's actually going towards infinity as well. This is end behavior. Just like for this function, when x approaches infinity, it's approaching the asymptote. We know that as the function keeps on going, it's going to approach this value, just like this one is approaching infinity. That's the limit, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Thank you.